Dexter Resurrection has stormed onto the scene and completely flipped expectations on their head.
NANI?!
What looked like a desperate attempt to revive a franchise actually turned out to be something way more thoughtful, suspenseful, and frankly, better than most fans could have ever imagined. Right from the first frame, it feels like we've been pulled back into the world we missed. That familiar cold narration, the subtle tension, the moral ambiguity, it's all back. But now layered with fresh stakes and a new evolution in both Dexter and Harrison. And let's be honest, no one expected this to actually work, but somehow it does, and it's really good. So how the hell did Dexter survive getting shot in the chest? And can Harrison really follow in his father's bloody footsteps? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into how Dexter Resurrection is not only better than New Blood, but might just be the revival this franchise needed. Let's be real. Dexter New Blood left a bad taste in a lot of fans' mouths. The idea of Harrison killing Dexter was bold, but the execution kinda sloppy. The show built all this tension and moral conflict, only to wrap it up in a way that felt rushed and hollow. Instead of a manhunt or a proper psychological collapse, we got one gunshot, some snowy melodrama, and boom, Dexter's dead. Or so we thought. Enter Dexter Resurrection, a show that had every reason to fall flat. The writers had clearly ended the story. Michael C. Hall himself had said he was done. Clyde Phillips even said multiple times that Dexter was dead. So when this revival was announced, everyone's reaction was basically, wait, how? Honestly, I get it. Dexter got shot in the chest, dead center. There were cops around. It was supposed to be the end. But hey, this is TV. And TV always finds a way to bring back beloved characters, no matter how dead they're supposed to be. So how does Resurrection explain Dexter's miraculous return? Brace yourself, because it's, well, kind of dumb. But somehow, it works. According to the show, Dexter didn't die because the cold weather slowed his heart rate. Yeah, that's the explanation. The snow apparently helped him survive the shot, and he ended up in a coma for 10 weeks. And if that already sounds a little goofy, wait for this. Angela, remember the woman who literally shot him, just bailed, left a postcard that said, "We're even now, get out of Iron Lake." That's it. No trial, no legal fallout, no news headlines. She just dipped. Even the new sheriff in town shrugs it off and calls Logan's murder obviously self-defense. Which is wild, considering Dexter snapped his neck in a jail cell. Like, what kind of self-defense looks like that? So yeah, the whole resurrection explanation is shaky. If I had to grade the logic behind it, that's a solid F for effort. The writers wrote themselves into a corner in New Blood, and instead of crawling out, they hit the panic button and just said, close enough. But here's the twist. As lazy as that explanation is, it somehow doesn't ruin the show, because once you get past that ridiculous setup, what Resurrection actually delivers is some of the most engaging Dexter content we've seen in years. From the second Dexter wakes up in that hospital bed, the real story begins. And that story, it's not about how he survived, it's about what he's going to do next. He's older, slower, more cautious, but that dark passenger, still there, still whispering. And the best part? He's not alone anymore. Harrison is out there in New York, and he's already made his first kill. So yeah, Resurrection kind of waves a magic wand to bring Dexter back. But once he's back, the show doesn't waste time. It immediately throws him and us into a world of danger, mystery, and moral tension. It feels like classic Dexter again, just older, a bit wearier, but still sharp as ever. If you're someone who gave up after New Blood, I get it. But trust me when I say this, Resurrection might actually make up for it. Now let's talk about what really makes Dexter Resurrection feel like a proper continuation, and not just some nostalgia cash grab. The characters. Everyone from Dexter to Harrison to the brand new faces feels way more layered and alive than anything we got in New Blood. Let's start with Dexter himself. He's older, slower, physically worn down, and for the first time, he actually feels unsure. This isn't the same guy who confidently narrated his next kill and had a system for everything. No, this Dexter second-guesses himself. He questions his urges. He hesitates. He's not hiding behind a job or a life anymore. He's just out in the open, trying to make sense of everything again. But that dark passenger, still there, still whispering, still pushing. What's fascinating is how his internal monologue now feels like a battle between who he was and who he's trying to be. The return of Harry in his hallucinations is a smart callback, but there's a twist. Dexter isn't just following Harry's code anymore. He's debating with him, challenging him. For once, Dexter is trying to grow. But it's not easy when your past is literally hacking up Uber drivers across the city. And the way he watches Harrison from afar, it's like a man terrified of repeating his own mistakes, but too broken to step in the right way. It's personal, emotional, and surprisingly grounded, especially for a character who's literally faked his death more than once. Now, Harrison, he's not a sidekick anymore. He's front and center, carrying emotional weight and a moral conflict that feels earned. The flashbacks to killing Dexter still haunt him, and the way he handles his own first kill, it's brutal, messy, and full of doubt, just like Dexter's early days. But here's the difference. Harrison feels. He reacts emotionally. He doesn't have that icy detachment his father was known for. And that's what makes him dangerous. He wants to follow the code. He wants to believe he's doing the right thing. But unlike Dexter, who mastered hiding in plain sight, Harrison is reckless, emotional. His mistakes will cost people, probably already have. The real tension in the show isn't just, will Dexter get caught? It's, how far will Harrison go before Dexter has to step in? And let's be honest, the way this is going, Harrison's going to cross a line, a big one. And Dexter will have to choose between saving his son or stopping him. So now that we've got a taste of what Resurrection is setting up, where is this all heading? Let's talk theories. 1. Harrison will turn on Dexter. It's already brewing. Harrison wants to believe he's doing the right thing, but he's also chasing something darker. Once Dexter finally reaches out and tries to guide him again, Harrison might push back. Hard. Why? Because he might see Dexter as the thing holding him back, a relic of the past, a man who never truly trusted him. We could see the roles flip. Harrison becoming the dominant killer, and Dexter becoming the liability. Imagine the emotional gut punch if Dexter has to stop Harrison, just like Harrison stopped him. 2. Batista will be the catalyst. Batista's return isn't just fan service. He's coming back with questions. He knows. He's suspicious. And if Miami Metro steps back in, this could be the real manhunt we never got in New Blood. Remember LaGuerta? Dokes? Everything Dexter escaped in the original run is creeping back in. And Batista might be the one who finally puts all the pieces together. That final showdown, it's coming. And Dexter won't walk away clean. 3. Dexter's last kill will be himself. I know, sounds dramatic, but think about it. Dexter is tired. He's done running. His only purpose now is protecting Harrison. And if Harrison spirals out of control, what would Dexter do? Would he kill his son? Or would he kill himself to stop his son from becoming like him? That's the kind of ending this show could pull off. Dark, poetic, and brutal. Classic Dexter. What makes Resurrection hit so hard isn't just the action or the throwbacks. It's the slow burn, the unease, the feeling that all these pieces are being carefully laid out to explode. Everyone has a motive. Everyone has something to lose. And if they keep building like this, we might be looking at the true final chapter of Dexter Morgan, the one we always deserved.